So in terms of you being attracted to this woman, right? But you don't want to be in a relationship with her, but you
Or at
do.
least you're unsure of
You're
that.
you're unsure of that, but you do know that she's attractive and you want to sleep with her. Now, how many dates would you give that girl? Because a girl that you want to be in a relationship with, they have a little more leeway in terms of how many like dates you're gonna go on.
Yeah.
But in terms of like you just want to sleep with them, how long are we talking? Like if you met them in the club and you thought they were good looking, they were sexy
Oh, that night.
that night, okay. But
That
would
night.
would it go any further from like if would you get her number and would it be pursued further or it's just that night?
No, I would keep her as a friend with benefits.
No, but I mean like if you don't get to sleep with her that night when you met her at the club.
No, I would definitely keep her number,
Okay.
but I would have other girls on the side that I do whatever with.
Okay,
I
so
would just add her to my roster.
okay, so how long would that take? Like for you to meet up with her again? Like how many dates would you go with that girl that you met in the club?
I would say 2, 3,
Okay, 2, 3.
right? 2 to 3 dates.
And what's the purpose of that?
Purpose of that is just give a little bit of time, right?
Mhm.
You know.
But you don't want.
But
a
the dates
relationship
wouldn't
with
be
her.
long. But for me, 2, 3 dates is soft.
Okay.
That's nothing. You could do a date a week. You know what I mean? And it's those 2, 3 weeks. Those 3 weeks doesn't waste my time because I have other girls also, right, on a side too.
But how long does a
Right.
date typically take? You know, a date's gonna take you 2 to 3 hours on average.
That's
you know,
time.
if you go eat with her somewhere, it's gonna take you 2 to 3 hours of like time spent. So you're gonna have to look. Obviously, you traveled somewhere. She traveled somewhere. Whatever. You meet. You're chatting for long, getting drinks, spending money. And like I said, if you're trying to smash, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fit the bill. You're gonna make it pleasurable for the woman that's involved with you, right? Usually, this is a tactic that men do, not only because we're responsible to typically pay the date because we invited the woman, but also because of reciprocity. It is what it is. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Everyone knows that. So there's always the hidden agenda that can be tied into that, whether you know that guy is doing that intentionally or unintentionally. There's still a little bit of a sense of I gave, now I shall receive, right? So for you now, if you have intention just to sleep with the girl, how quickly do you make that intention clear? Because with 3 dates, I don't know if you're bringing anything up about sex or you're setting yourself up towards this, because I think that a lot of men too that want sex aren't clear to the woman that they want to smash. Like, of course, every guy wants to have sex with the woman that they're talking with or that they're trying to court. But how quickly they get that sex determines on their approach and if they're upfront and direct with approaching sex. And do you think you're that type of person that's upfront and direct when it comes to the actual pursuit of sex, when it's just a situation you want to make casual?
No, I would say I'm upfront about it because even if I invite him to my house, you know, I make it known. Like I have cuffs on my headboard. I leave that shit out so they see it. They see it all, right? I have handcuffs hanging in my rearview mirror. So if I pick them up,
You sure
they,
they don't
freaky
think you're
boy.
how
They
about if
see
they think you're a
this
police
shit.
officer though?
right?
How if they think you're a police officer? You
No,
got
because
cuffs.
I've been asked the question, what are the cuffs for? And I've told them, you want to find out? Let's go. You know,
That's
so
it.
it's that is where I'm very open with it like that,
Okay.
right from the get-go, right? You know?
Okay.
So I'm not hiding it. If I invite them over, you know, to eat something, if I'm going to cook, and they walk to the washroom, they see my bed. I make sure the curtain's open, and they see these cups that are padded on my pillows. Nothing is hidden. It's all right there, right? So they know my intentions, and they always say, wow, those cuffs look comfortable. And I'm like, yeah, you want to try them out? Like, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't hide it,
Okay.
right? I can't because why? If
But
they're
when
there,
did you get to that point? Like, what age did you get to that point of being open about like your sexuality when it comes to stuff
Yeah.
like that? Because most guys, to be honest, you know, we have to conceal that part of ourselves because we don't want to be seen as perverted or overtly sexual or just having that type of mentality. As you know, some women might look at you like kind of strange to have certain things out in the open. They might be like, what is this guy doing this with like how many other girls. So the women start to feel insecurities as well, right? They start to think, oh, am I just one of 50 or one of 100? Like, am I just a roster girl? So they start to feel that as well. Or they might have the idea that you're very experienced and they're like, oh, maybe I should be careful with him because I don't know who he's sticking his dick into and what he's up to. So how do you, like, when did you get to that point? What age would you say that you were just like, you know what, I am who I am, I like what I like, and either you accept it or you don't?
I would say in my 30s, like when I hit like 30, I just, just said, you know what, from experiencing things at a younger age, yeah, I would hide it a lot. Right, from when I was a teenager, even doing these things as a teenager with buddies of mine, and I would hide it a lot. So I got to an age where I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna hide no more. Like I can't hide it no more. This is who I am. These are my colors. You know what I mean? And if no one likes it, too bad. There's a door. You know what I mean? Don't let it hit your ass on the way out. That's it.